case you don't know. Oh yeah. When we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, oh yeah, now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon Tok, where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon Tok, where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon Tok.
Migration story should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being make we rise from we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, come on talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From Salone to the world, we just stand tall. Come here we are, now we message for all. Come on talk, this now we voice. R&B so we make the choice. From politics to health, we just stand firm. Migration and
yes, family, now welcome back to yet another very important segment where you can come with the Komon Tok platform. And just like any other day, we're going to do with Komon Tok then. First and foremost, we want to apologize. We let big one, as we all can understand, and I appreciate the understanding. You know, as the show, not easy, you know, way we want, very tough show like that with limited process. It really challenging. But anyway, we are getting there. Let's see one day we will be with ease and to the time. And also with time. All right, okay. Today, again, on the other side, of course, as soon as they see it on a screen, so one of the information road is scattered on social media. Trump don't invite 5 African leaders in. But one of the all our West Africa then come out, and guess what? The chairman of ECOWAS don't invite him. So people then begin to raise concern. What kind of leadership this? Is it that government, maybe the Trump administration get concerned about Maada Bio in legitimacy, or probably the drug issue? As you know, the State Department, the narcotic State Department don't raise a red flag, says Salone a transnational opener for drug trafficking. Who knows? Perhaps, maybe it could be the reason, we don't know it. And we also see ECOWAS, this is not a part of the program where we therefore can take time explain to you how Maada Bio disgrace ECOWAS. He exposed ECOWAS in weakness. He also exposed ECOWAS where a lot of people and we don't doubt ECOWAS, but with the with the presence of Maada Bio in leadership, and guess what? They do some 3 genealogy here, where all come up from Sierra Leone, where it's supposed to be a good thing, but given the nature of waiting take place, a lot of people have confirmed say the Bloc, they more or less lost irrelevance, and they will become more or less reckless. We will look into that. And we also go see Maada Bio finally appoint Aziz, when the deputy auditor for make it become the full auditor. As you know, December, then be officially or parliament remove them, votes for remove Lara Taylor Pierce from Iraq, because if you get the audacity for check, who sign up for check. And Another thing where they circulate on social media, this man don't do it again. Alpha Khan don't do it. He say Maada Bio don't employ more than 70% of Sierra Leonean, and I'm sure not the only in that group there. That's a laughable, you know, a laughable and a admirable for let person even get the courage and for even come up with those figures. But anyway, we will look into that. Now, the African stage, of course, Togo they in a political crisis, and guess what? Again, Sierra Leone, you know, as I think, if I'm not mistaken, right now, one of the live show na Sky, then they show we then do a documentary about Salon about the Kush, where don't rampage, where don't ravage the country. This is not the country where Maada Bio say don't go clean in age. You don't go cleaner, not so. Well, you know, they say what's in the IC now the ID talk, not so. Well, as always, as you they see with super jam packed now, yeah. If you just join me, we did different side. We did YouTube, maybe we say so for the first time. And now for join me, easy. Click the subscribe button, turn the notification bell, and let the rest of us each time we can live. We'll go send you an alert. And we also did our Facebook with the name Komon Tok, and of course within our Instagram as well as TikTok. Me will they bring on the program to you. Me now, Mr. Komon Tok, of course, today now the 3rd of July 2025. But they can't just now for comfort on party issues there. Better one.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon Tok. Where they bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon Tok.
All right, so straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for waste. All right, just a small adjustments. I think okay now, right? So as always, we get with gentle reminder. We let down there because we know saying that the power there. We can say sharing is caring. Please consider for do so. Why? Because our contribution and the way they make the platform, and also consider for app that person will not get chance. We never know about Komon Tok for making know. You know what the benefits here, not so in terms of quality, authentic, accurate, unfiltered, you know, raw fact. Now they bring come to you. Well, I'll just jump into the first thing first, where I'm sure a lot of people end on this scene on social media. We Trump anyway, let's share around and see. We share around and see. Many media outs there, they report this one. Many media outs there. But let's take Reuters for example, as soon as see that today it come out. Trump to host 5 African leaders next week to discuss commercial opportunities. Option at the same, not so. All right, very well. Now, then say Washington, July 2, U.S. President Donald Trump will host leaders from 5 African nations in Washington next week to discuss commercial opportunities, a White House official said on Wednesday. Trump will host leaders from Gabon, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Mauritania, and Senegal for a discussion and launch at the White House on July 9, the official said. President Trump believes that African countries offer incredible commercial opportunities which benefits both American people and our African partners, the official said, referring to reasons why the meeting was arranged. All right, so again, this now is supposed to be a good news for the entire African bloc. But the question where a lot of people in there ask, why the head of ECOWAS, Sierra Leone, now we the head, not so, why don't invite her? Why then for invite we neighbor? Well, maybe perhaps Maada Bio and the country, they are already on visa ban. The US deliberately, discretionally then decide for ban we based on statistics, so then get say, tally with them. I mean, them policy with the overstay, with the misuse visa, but other countries, then statistics even higher than us. You know that, not so. And we also see back then the same US, then brand we for say Sierra Leone now a transshipment up for drug activities now West Africa and largely now Europe and to some a lesser extent now the US. Well, we don't know as now then they collect intelligence, they know plenty things where we don't know. They must go and get a strong reason why make them decide not for invite Sierra Leone at all. And as we all know, again, there is a problematic issue when it comes to election. The then flag bearer for APC, when Samura, is still the contest. Is still they raise the flag, say the election over it, and they call for electoral justice, and they work behind the scene. Well, we don't know this work behind the scene. Perhaps then team they work with the State Department, or then they put some pressure. So maybe the Trump administration say, okay, there is some kind of a little bit of maybe controversy on this election, and knowing well, even the previous ambassador as well as the successive one, they all confirm one thing: say the election was not credible. There is no clear winner. And how then they do, and I know they just talk the statement and they report to them. To the Secretary of States, where the main focal person, where in turn the reports to the president. Perhaps I don't get all the information and it's sufficient for Trump say, you know what, this country la puts on force. However, we also understand in one article I read, Trump planned for September coming. Again, for invite a lot of African countries again for the similar opportunities. Maybe that time then we invite Maada Bio. We don't know, not so. But for now, this one where we don't come out, this one will come out where we don't share to now Maada Bio, they no invite at all. So a lot of people in raise that concern. Okay. Now the next one where I can put for you, perhaps this one, I want to we take with time. You see, ECOWAS in crisis, we don't, simplify. As always, we believe in simplicity. We don't put them for you in a simple format so that when we can analyze them for you, you see where they come up from. Now, first, of course, these days, more or less, we do in the own version because, we want people, we want break down to a point let people understand step by step how they come from. The diplomatic earthquake, and we already discussed about ECOWAS in crisis, leadership questions, reform or irrelevance. Now, if we see Trump diplomatic snub analysis, this now what we don't see them behind the scene, we don't do. We say they exclude the key person, the leader, from attending this particular summit here, and invite leaders, but not Bio. And we also see the message: ECOWAS credibility is in serious decline. We also see why, because the West no longer sees unified voices. So what do we do? The reason, and we show you the message where the United States descend. One of the things, excluding the ECOWAS chairman, suggests say ECOWAS credibility is in serious decline. We're not done pandis it. We explain to a lot of things in there. And the last one, they broke traditional diplomatic protocol regarding regional leadership. Regional bloc lacks international standing. I'm sure plenty of people will agree say now ECOWAS will become more weaker than ever. You see, countries like Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, they all don't get away from ECOWAS. And even Guinea, they're on suspension. technically, if you look at 11, 12, now they don't exist now. Now the number don't left. So the thing not even gets that kind weight the way we get. Now, there is a reason we make we compartmentalize or break and down for you. So security, wave of coups, the Sahel region with ECOWAS unable to maintain stability. We see what happened, coups after coups. And if a bloc will actually reunite, if a bloc, as the founding fathers of that bloc, they be envisaged, say, it's supposed to bring harmony, unity, integration, commercial opportunities for we, and democracy. That was one of the aim. But we see the reverse they take place. We don't see much. Now, economic stagnation, if you check the trade between we and we counterparts or within the regional blocks, it not get much weight compared to other blocks around. For example, the East African side, the young bloc, it really work well. But we young bloc, you know, the rest of the story. Rush quick. Democratic erosion, of course, we see what happened, this Sahel region, we don't talk about that. The leadership, okay, this is where the problem comes in. Electoral controversy, the leadership. Assume office under the cloud of electoral controversy with international observers citing transparency. This native will be all known as Salonsi. All the major players that will be there June 24, 2023, they all be raised concerns, significant concern regarding the election. And for the fact that the very front person back, they go stand, they go head a body was supposed for fight for democracy, it just make a mockery of the whole thing, according to many people. Now you see on the flyer 3 people. Now then 3 people are they all now can't see who side this thing funny. I'm sure plenty people don't know this, but we go do the favor as always. Let's just pause there a little bit whilst people in the figure out that 3 key positions now we'll put you 3 key positions or they can't just now. One moment. Let's just take one. You see, always there is a pros and cons. A lot of people then go agree, they will argue, say, ECOWAS don't help a lot. For example, say, alone if we talk about peace and stability today, or if we talk about relative peace, or if we even talk about challenging results, talking about democracy, we give credit to whom credit is due, and in this case, to no other person than ECOWAS. Because of the intervention, we see how Nigerians and other countries, Nigeria and lead anyway, a good number of them then die for help save the country from going into, extinction. Well, that democracy did now don't become a problem now. The 2023 election, we all know how it ended. Now, immediately, let's know these are the arguments. We don't talk the good side, not so. We don't want to go deeply today. We just want to hold them accountable, critique them deeply. The ECOWAS were supposed to protect democracy. When the election come out, when the election done, guess what? They make Mohamed Kone the chairperson for all election business now ECOWAS. A lot of people don't know this. Yes, it happened. It happened. Look at that. Bio's elevation to ECOWAS chairman and domestic and regional challenges raises questions. Assume leadership during regional crisis period, controversial domestic electoral record, affect regional credibility, leading bloc while managing internal economic leadership. Mohamed Kone, very well. Now, look, Mohamed Kone, immediately after he done this election in 2023, then Gian, the chairperson for all election business now, the ECO Bloc. I don't know if now they get the point. This person where they under serious controversy, then go make. So when people in the argue say ECOWAS no serious, then they come up from that standpoint there, and you will agree with them. Now look on the right hand side. Faya Selu now the current chairman for all the police then na ECOWAS. So three key appointments. Well, naturally, the person where they become chairperson of the ECOWAS, now in chief police officer of that country, they automatically assume the position of being the chair of all the police. Now, so they operate. Oh, now so the standard they go. But the thing where they raise concern more, because we understand from Fire Selling side, Mohamed Kone, why ECOWAS forgo appointer? Why? This will be done raise and counted that day. Meanwhile, for year, and then the election talk is still fresh. Not to say na Oloro, not to say we don't die. It be still fresh in the minds of a lot of people. Though yet, ECOWAS go give Mohamed Kone for go support. What's Mohamed Kone go able pass to people? What's kind quality? What's kind role we go play? Where not go result into questionable practice, just like what we see. But yet still, ECOWAS go ahead and give this man this big position. So as I see, like I don't know we go too deep again on that. This is just some of the response, expectation versus reality. I don't show you the reason why a lot of people then say ECOWAS, then their relevance don't become even less important anymore. Mohamed Kone. I want to take you to history. This was Mohamed Kone, and from there, when they can't give back Faya Selu, this is not the person who we see them kill. Where under and watch, a lot of people that lost their lives, but yes, still, whenever I get the opportunity for address the world, it talk other thing. But let's just take it quickly on Mohamed Kone.
Sierra Leone, na in the constitution under section 32 of the constitution of Sierra Leone, get the mandate for conduct elections, for also do boundary delimitation and conduct referenda and any other activities where it relate to elections in Sierra Leone. Every election cycle, the ECSL and or the country, they learn lessons from the processes, and that process is then where they develop the next electoral cycle, would they use that for improve on the system. Now that make for this electoral cycle, when at 2020 to 2024, we ensure say some of the issues then we come out during the last election in 2018, we bring her on board in order for make we improve on the delivery and the quality of the service what they do. People that don't take about 87% of the voters' ID card. Despite the concerns about the photos on the ID card, but all other quality checks that will be put, they meet the requirements in terms of the security. I want for assure the public, Sierra Leoneans, and even international partners that the Electoral Commission where it don't conduct 4 or 5 elections. The same staff that we did, many of them still there. We will maintain the same credibility we don't do over the years. And we will ensure say we'll bring everybody, we'll continue for bring everybody on board so that the process will be transparent and the results we will come out with will be accepted by everyone. The commission is not biased towards any particular political parties, but rather will they serve the people of this country. So let them get the confidence that the same institution will be done conduct election in 2007, 2012, 2018 at the same institution with the staff that we then day, and we promise they will continue the good work. Thank you, Sierra Leoneans.
Okay, so Fambul, that was back then. The rest of the story, you know. Again, we don't want to bore you with too much videos on challenges there. But I just remind you, like when somebody deliberately say, or test water or no say, even if I do this thing, the best or the least what they can do to me, now for just probably ala, and then he go back. This was a guy where I shocked with all the appointments where they give for the fact that this guy, ECOWAS go maker as chairperson for all now people that will come out, the junta then come on one now the Bloc this could be a perfect example or an argument for explain the reason why they no one continue for be part and parcel of a corrupt system. And this guy pains Sierra Leoneans so much. In fact, one of the defend way they defend the in action is laughable. Lord, listen number 43 seconds.
As somebody mentioned, there has never been perfect elections all over the world. So we cannot expect Sierra Leone elections or the 2023 elections to be the outcast. What is important in every election is to follow what the law says, not what people perceive. It has come to a situation in the world where perception, whether good or bad, has overtaken the reality, the law, the regulations, or standards. So that's the environment we are living in.
And this, a lot of people say, okay, if other countries are not getting right, what is wrong if we get them right? And this was a guy in commissioners then, boldly then come out, then show clearly who said them day, which is a violation and a threat to democracy. Then use the I5. I'm sure plenty people don't see now the 5 wanna see the 5 now Maada Bio in slogan 5 more years. For the first time in the history of Sierra Leone, we see all the 5 commissioners them, they all team up back, do the same sign, 5 more years, deliberative, provoking, contrary to what he promised Sierra Leone and say, it will ensure that it's transparent election, free and fair, credible election, just like the previous one there, or of course, when you look at her. But again, that one they not pass all. For the you come back to Fire Selu, you go say an opportunity. Even though yes, we get something for raise butter, the immediate boss, the ECOWAS chairman, the country or the host, when the chairperson, the chair country of that movement, the like Sierra Leone, the boss, the police boss, automatically they become the ECOWAS and the boss for all the police and ECOWAS. Then they are going to say now opportunity come for her. But Mohamed Koneyon, we controversy be day, and up till now day, ECOWAS get the bold mind. You see, a lot of people sometimes, if you aren't be fair enough, you go blame Maada Bio, you go, for saying I set up the thing, but Mohamed Kone be getting free will. Even though Soja Man and be there, he on nearer, he gets in free will for make a decision. If he make that decision, he announce the worst thing what can happen to her, the killer. That's so, then the killer. But it will remain as a hero forever in the heart and mind of Sierra Leonean. The truth is, me and you, nobody not get for left on planet Earth. That's not the, I mean, what did they say? The uncomfortable truth. I'm sure say we don't want to talk about that, but we don't want that. Nobody don't want to discuss about death. But there is only one thing that is guaranteed, that is death. So Mohamed Kone be get chance, be get opportunity at that time for make it say, okay, because of XYZ. I'm sure plenty people and for, I mean, if you still get protection. Well, this one when I talk to, I don't know if you know, I don't get any document I will put to you. I don't get that. But somebody tell me, and this not now a very senior person, now the previous government of EBK, it tell me, say, when Mfa Ali, time he don't come, I think now US Marine and be the protector, and then be the guider. US Marine and then be the guider. He said some concept in also not be the sleep day. So I think if actually Kone do the right thing for Salon people, at least if I don't seek help, the US Embassy also raised concern, and how we know Maada Bio tell we say the US ambassador back then ran a call in the Maada Bio for make they not announce the results. This I won't play them clip them many times, so not get time again for being come to now. So again, if you don't get nothing for points how weak or how destructive and reckless the ECOWAS bloc don't become, now for our point, Mohamed Kone as the chairperson for all the electionary democratic election of the country, it's a joke. In as much as we for happy as a country, you know, with presence, I mean, this is not something for celebrate, but the nature, how it happened, a provocation, especially when we know the reality. Edmond Alpha Sylvester was on record. Now we broadcast on here where make and clear say then they rig this election. Again, we don't count all of this evidence before even the election they happen. Before even it happened. We don't play them many times, sir. Again, I still they come to ECOWAS irrelevant one. So it's I make you know what anything. So if you Trump decide not for invite Maada Bio at this time, perhaps based on all of them thing. But anyway, we will just tap the issue about how ECOWAS don't become so reckless to the point that we don't become laughable. The while the ECOWAS so it is struggle, legitimacy crisis. The one announcement so inside gets issue. Then the head of the police gets problem. And at the head of the police, there is one thing where I just want to remember. I don't know. A lot of people forget this one here. This was a guy, I think Lord bring can this one. Lord bring can this guy. Lord bring him count to now. Lord just show you something. A fine for we they remind we save some of them act there. You know, like I say, the internet's not they forget. Me and you too, they forget, but the internet no they forget at all. Let me just remind you about Fire Cello. They can just now.
The main opposition APC accused the security forces, the police, of attacking the party office, and allegedly one person died. The police don't confirm that?
Well, in the first place, what the APC do yesterday was not acceptable, constitutionally not acceptable. The only body we get authority for announced election result now the Electoral Commissioner of the Electoral Commission is Rebuke. So that's there in the laws, clear in the Constitution, in the Public Elections Act 2022. For me, you grab job that treats go and rally people and say you have won elections. Now a recipe for chaos. So we get them, we engage the leadership. I call them severally, they refuse to pick the call. And they were there on the streets, disturbing people who are passing along the streets. And that cannot go on. I called the leadership, they didn't pick. So I called the nearest patrol to take them out of the streets, as far as we are concerned. And I'm very sure of that one. No bullets were fired yesterday in that office. So the story they are saying somebody died in their office is just to paint the process. But as far as we are concerned, authoritatively, I can say without fear that nobody died. I can confirm, I can affirm that we use tear gas, but not live rounds. It's not possible.
Okay.
All right, so this was the police, and they talk about integrity because them position are very critical. Well, this man be denying. I just want to share something with you. When I just 1 minute 32 seconds, okay? This guy, I'll just take you back into his
APC opposition headquarters riddled with bullets, its floors stained with blood. Hours after the attack, visibly shaken APC members still didn't know what hit them.
Just here on a press conference, and then the next thing we knew, we started hearing firing, and our whole office is surrounded by police and army.
Pictures posted by Freetown's opposition mayor showed a dozen people lying on the ground to protect themselves from incoming bullets.
It was like a horror movie, you know. It was like a doomsday. I'll put it almost like everybody think that would be the end of it.
Security forces said Sunday they attempted to disperse a crowd of APC supporters who were falsely claiming their candidate Samura Kamara had won the election. But while they claimed to have only fired tear gas, bullet holes still etched into the APC headquarters seemed to tell another story. Sunday's violence marred an otherwise relatively peaceful election in Sierra Leone, with the head of the Electoral Commission hailing it as one of the calmest in recent history.
If not the best, but it's one of the best election day in Sierra Leone over the period.
Foreign observers also said Saturday's vote unfolded without any major incidents, but the EU mission expressed concerns over a lack of transparency in the ballot counting process.
Brits born before 1980 with no life insurance.
All right, so again, what would they try for do? Now the genealogy for say people like there and then get for come, them people are when I go say na pathological liars then. Now then get for ed not in the ECOWAS. This man we see live, everybody knows say they kill people there. White boy and other some other guy that's Meton Awa Dumbuya, if I name I don't know if I get them correctly. We all see except the police, we're supposed to forget the first-hand intelligence of a country in us here. So again, the concern what they raise that this night they had all the police right now ECOWAS. What did they tell you say it look like say ECOWAS the joke now joke at them? Well, you not gonna say the person a lie they lie or the person don't know what they talk. Just look at this. Mohamed Connect controversy. Election. Nain Ed, I think up till I don't know if he in time done, but they are for the fact that they are pointer. Ah man, now it'd be painful for a lot of people there. But anyway, let's just push down their side and we could continue from the other side. With all this, we see another clip where they circulate social media. Alpha Khan, not a new person in the politics. These are seasoned politicians here, where I go say they don't set the record for posterity for Georgia. Largely enough, people will tell you say, it joined this government for protect in loot. It's not a secret. We know the previous governments back then, they involved in a lot of corruption, massive corruption. And how we know? We even know, okay, la bring Cantona because some man go say, bo, you know, this is something where we don't train with technically. Say, when I want to they talk, we bring can evidence, okay? And we try our best for count evidence. You know, easy, but we try our best because that's when I don't technically that I don't train with, not so. We they pass good information about ourselves, you know, on our feedback technically in a way of making us improve and do better. The previous governments, not a secret, they involved in massive corruption. In fact, one clip where I'm sure that was a leak or a leak clip where the then president Ibike, the warning ministers them, okay, una not take Ebola money, una can thief any money. Technically, you know, say when I can thief anyway, but I saw me just read them because anyway, I don't talk too much. La put them for you, something. I saw me understand. I don't know how you understand. Lord just put them for you.
The country, I warn people them. I say Ebola money una not eat. Yes. If una they listen, una go remember say I say I go down. I tell people I say Ebola money na blood money. Don't do yes. Now we authorize for make them set up this interim audit and make parliament. So who say that you know where they can grab you say? I mean I don't understand it. You train out for cow like say we don't eat. I say no. Keep politics. Ebola money everybody will account for it. Yes. When the Auditor General report comes out, the law is that you will go through the public accounts committee. Yes. Make you go through the process. We in a law country. Right. Some people they say, oh no, because now Auditor General, the law of, I mean, you will say this, now law, that they not to law. It's not possible. We are consistent. Yes. What do you see we do? They do have. Don't say we go by the law, we go by the law. And look at what in Parliament they come up with. We are doing it again for make we strengthen Parliament so that they will continue to play that watchdog role. So now everybody now in the country they tell you say, hey, yeah, take time I know I'm go Parliament tomorrow. Take time make I do it properly because the auditor then they come. This is how you build this culture of transparency and it is not going to happen overnight. Yes. But with their measures, they will take the strengthening of their institutions, giving them opportunity to perform their role. We are strengthening transparency and accountability. So with time, we will get there. But then nobody can take the credits. If you say we go hold this, you say Ebola money. So now we say make the people accountable. So we get every reason for be proud of what we do. Yes. And that is why we on focus now the electorate. The only thing we get for do as a party for be united. When the turn reach, we say that this way we go, and we are there as a party. We will succeed with it. Yes. The party will succeed itself.
So the point what they raised here is, this was a leaked audio video back then, where more or less EBK, they say he won in ministers and men not church Ebola money. So technically, all the money then, you can charge them, even though, again, a lot of people in prison in this, erase the Auditor General, like how they talk about now, Maada Bio, the Auditor General will be to do the work where everybody be the praise. They kick out, be the more or less technically they empower the Auditor General, which is a kudos to her. We just try for bring calm some of the things we make one try for join with Alpha Khan. Alpha Khan are one of the corrupt officials where a lot of people and they say make they even pull on from Ministry of Mine. Them pull on there because he eats boku money. We don't even know, we not get them facts in there. But for there's no way absolutely this man was so close to power. Other people there, then found them wanting, and in be sent, in be angel. It's nothing. Church nobody money. You understand it. If you are like where a prostitute could say in a virgin, imagine that. Lord just put us not to so. But again, Lord put us in all seriousness. The Commission of Inquiry paper in MBDD, one of the way where Maada Bio do, this is why a lot of people feel very, very hungry, the why Maada Bio take this very important document where for don't set as a precedent where other people and they afraid them for fear. If you don't set that example there for say government money, not to private money, not to individual money. If you church you don't church people and when you church people the Lord go church you. That example could have set more or less like the pace for let people learn, let some kind of sanity, integrity, economic discipline take place. But what you do, you use the COI, the Commission of Inquiry, for go against passive opponents there. And here we are, Dr. Alpha Khan, where a lot of people BC say this person, there's no way go join SLBB. 9 days, what they say, 9 day forefronts now for pass some kind. My good God. I want to listen now. I don't know who's, like I say, I don't know. What we got for open the line? We're not in a salon. I tell you about 70% of the people are now employed. Anyway, not listen to me. What? Last year for you. Don't take me word for granted. Okay. Take this one.
The government promised the people of this country in their second new manifesto for 2023 that they hope to create 500,000 jobs within the 5 years of that time, which we cannot now bring a cutting down to judge them entirely. But what does that provoke? It means that the government needs to be creating 75,000 new jobs every year. And, I would love to see the spokesman here to give us a qualified data that indeed 75,000 jobs has been created in 2024. And now, maybe to the end of 2025, we'll have more than that for us to see the commitment of that promise. It's a fantastic promise to wash away our poverty.
The employment. Mr. Abdul Fatoma. Yes, if I say I'm going to employ 500,000 people, our people have the same. They say, Blair man say he wants stone you don't must stone. So when president says he's going to employ 500,000 people, you don't must stone. And what is the stone? Food security, agriculture. 70% of our people are in agrarian employ, not in offices in Freetown. They're out there. What he needs to do,
70%.
Over 70% of our people out there in the rural areas. They live in the rural areas.
Shouldn't we be food sufficient if over 70% of people are working?
But that is where the underemployment comes in.
Okay.
That is why government has decided to help them improve their productivity. That is why government brought 410 tractors between 2018 and now. 410 tractors, and we're still complaining. I saw a clip when the president of Burkina Faso, President Ibrahim Traore, brought 300 tractors. The country is celebrating him. He's doing well. We brought 410 tractors, and he's still condemning us. It's a question of knowing where to put blame and where to put praise. So we Sierra Leoneans should learn to actually appreciate efforts of people who are trying. The president is trying. So if we come and push him, he will go up the hill. But if I'm trying to go uphill and you standing up there pushing me down, well, I'm not going to carry the load go up.
All right. So again, the narrative is very simple. People and for just be naive and for just be sycophant and for just be, I would say, you know, you accept the condition and just support blindly. You become, I mean, like Dandogo or Fufu or somebody where just maybe you get bipolar, you know. So again, I come to the point. You see how this whole thing don't become. For like you there now, Maada Bio in circle, if we're able to provide, I would say, extraordinary lies, then where this not, I mean, I know putting at the limelight. I would still join Maada Bio if you check the strategy we use. If you see in pattern, if you see the way he handled the APC, you know, say, you go know say this nothing where we're not going to able to solve. Now we put this one. If APC come back now power, we know historically now then two parties are the alternate. What Maada Bio do so by using the COI, the Commission of Inquiry, for go after impassive enemies and for bring them calm under purview for making use and control them. If APC come back tomorrow, I'm sure there will be possibly a Commission of Inquiry. And there's possibly then go use the Commission of Inquiry against the SLPP, themselves not to send. In fact, now corruption now is clear. We see people like Parantarawali or Rompula Parliament now. These are the guys that where in now we don't say yake. In WEF, he employ WEF apart from other people illegally. They collect money, billions and billions and billions upon Leone every month. We see and they clear. We see the Andrew Jaika Kaiden, you know, then the bluff with Motokade. We see Lucien Canada, then they buy us abroad. We see the NRA, 38 billion, 50 billion they lost. And this is not to reward them. These are all facts. These are things that we're all then at the purview of every Sierra Leone, particularly when the people who they follow in here. So what Maada Bio don't set up so, you not get for born good picking because so sexy government and get for use the same tactics and we saw we do move on as a nation. Cut off line for Bidonde. Just like what he say, Maada Bio said there should be a line or for draw a line when it comes to corruption, which was a very fantastic, appreciable, commendable speech. But for talk now one, for do now other thing. Some of them then just like the talk, the rhetoric, because they know that these people are YAE, but they know they do the right thing. Another notorious guy, like I say, for lay day, now the circle of Maada Bio for able to sabi lie with precision. You sabi for sabi lie. 70% of the people then they're on agriculture, according to. And I make we're supposed for worry, but rest not to so. The other day, elect this 70% too. The other day, the Minister of Agriculture, he says Sierra Leone we go 70%, I think 70 or 72% of the food, I mean of West. I don't know if now they follow her on Twitter. People I mean they laugh says you know it's so comical. And with all this, they still will let people and appreciate them, people and praise them. Look where they make the comparison with Burkina Faso, then president, and how he go by, he got 300 tractor, and Maada Bio got more than 400. We don't see them, and they no more sabi them. How person go trust una where una not consistent una utuna talk them. If you do a fact check this now, something not reach 700, not reach 750. But when they give them the opportunity for talk to people and they inflate, look like waiting Senge say. In they talk about 70%, Senge they talk about 2 million jobs so don't create.
I also have an electronic bike and I wanted to bike. So I say, I've been biking around. And instead of just going to bike along the beach, I said I want to go bike and see the parks. So I'll bike to the parks and stand next to the guys. They don't know who I am. And then we start having conversations. And those conversations actually taught me a lot. So your question, what did I learn? Welfare. These guys are professionals. They're young people. They have jobs. They're not looking for jobs. So when people say 500,000 jobs, where are they? They have 2 million jobs. And government is helping them. All these keke riders, the Ministry of Youth, Agriculture, it's about monitoring. We're in the hundreds of thousands of jobs already that have been facilitated through government.
This guy say the Okada people where these are private motor, private. Some of them are tossed and go towards them Okada. Then some of them are people and buy them, give them, and some of them are they add and money them buy. Now then they claim say they don't provide 2 million jobs. I don't know. So how people then go respect them people here? How people then go to praise them people here where boldly they don't get that at least bit of integrity in the conversation or in public statement for provocation. Say consider say no, this is offensive. This not offensive. My God. Offensive language, 2 million jobs. Not even this country they so. Not even the UK. Not even in the UK for let a prime minister they tell you say it creates 2 million jobs just like that. No, because then they hold them accountable. If you promise it for deliver, if you say they bring 500,000 jobs, then they monitor you. You get platform there, you get think tank, you get research institutions and you get other civil rights pressure groups and you get movements and where the track can see all of their statements and they for make sure say you deliver what you say. But we will not get there. When you begin to talk, then say APC. Wait up to and say you hate the government. So whether say then go brand your carry simply for intimidate you or probably let them just put you off from what you do. Because the thing what we hate as a nation now accountability. We hate us so bad. Now we're enemy. Accountability. Now we're enemy. And we want to grow. We want to turn like America. We want to turn like European Union. We want to turn like the best country. Then country are not to magic. Accountability. The law, now the law, then they follow the due process, the rule of law. Nobody's above the law. They're not say like not thief. They're not say like not do bad. But just know if it then catch you, then they follow the law. There was a clip. I'm not able to tell the story because maybe time which you on budget for it will be maybe tomorrow. One man, I'm sure plenty of people don't see this one. He commits a crime. He raped person 60 years ago. Get this one. 60 years ago, he raped one mommy, he killed her. And day before yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, day before yesterday or the day before yesterday, then finally catch her. Then finally catch her at the age of, I think, 1992, like us. Imagine, up to 60 years, then catch her and they don't sentence her to, I think, 10 years or 20 years life. Anyway, I'm not to remember the whole thing, but I will counter. If in a data, we go counter maybe tomorrow for let I just make things clear. What are the type of points there is? They're not necessarily not do bad now. They're not necessarily not thief. They're not necessarily not, but just not say, if they catch you, there is a law. Imagine 90 to 92 years, then still put her on trial, and then found her guilty, and then they send her to jail. But we don't want accountability. No, we don't want. No, we don't want accountability. No. Andrew Jaikaka then catch you alive now with drug baron. Instead, the SEC gift, the law, the 2008 ACC Act clearly say certain gifts you need for reporter. If you need for go lay complaints, say, don't give me this gift to assuming a gift. Don't give me this gift to if I go reporter. But if you not reporter, which means there's something fishy, then get Benz wagon, other motorcar there, we're worth more than $500,000. The SEC all them, what I don't do all the investigation, they're saying on us in nothing. And where God know they sleep, then God help we will see a clip. And Ujai Kakai and Alusan Kane inside one clip, then they would drug beer on a salon with Josh Bolly Jokes. They gift it. So people are fool, they don't know what they go on. Possibly they make more than $100 million. Euro, 100 million euro, according to Mohammed Kamarimba and other sources, Pandrox and Salon, is making more than 100 million euro. And guess what? According to some information we get, some of these top officials, they're all in the under payroll. Again, God help we, the then Savula was on a clip on that very day, I think at that very church service where be spark controversy, where they shake hand, where it's opposite they put it's a bit like where you see boss, yeah. So anyway, I will now make this thing long. I don't have time for talk. Alpha Khan want for let people celebrate Maada Bio, talk good, but what they do and what people in the see the reality, the consistency is huge. Now that made the deficit, the trust deficit, it widen every day. Because for like you can see on the radio, they say 70% of the people that are employed were not to say it happen. I think people are not going to forgive you. This is not sin. Not sin. And you get the chief minister when you sit down, he said 2 million job. Government don't create 2 million job. And the people they know they look for job. This now wickedness this. But anyway, we'll tap that side here. The other side, we're not able to put this one, but not so big news anyway. As is, what are the deputy or acting, auditor general, they don't make an they don't appoint her as auditor subject to approval of parliament. Well, come on. Now rubber stamp parliament. Maada Bio in the same person. Who stay you see then reject person? Me no know. But Lord just left Nandi. Now, with all this happen, now we know the African news. The head of ECOWAS, when I'm Maada Bio, is sit down the see what they happen at Togo. But why you see that make I say the topic today it coincide and it's so super rich for telling say ECOWAS the loss in relevance. Togo and president were in Papa Foreign where in Papa rule up to 38 years, if I'm not mistaken, close to 40 years he died. When you take power, you don't rule 1-2 times. Now they change the constitution for let it become indefinitely. Protest step and take place. We understand anyway, not just share alone and just see. And we will not see any official statements from the head of ECOWAS for say this good. For example, understand for maybe cooling the station, or maybe they do one behind the scene. Oh, share out so now they can't just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah.
Experiencing a political turmoil that has led to a lot of youths on the streets of Lome protesting against the government over a political reform that it seems to be more of authoritative than being democratic. And as it stands now, it has caused a lot of chaos in the country, Togo. My brother Chris here is in the studios with me, and he has a lot of information on this issue. Chris, what is currently happening in Togo?
Yes, so what was supposed to be a very peaceful protest has turned out to be very chaotic in Togo as the youth calls for the resignation of their current president, Faure Gnassingbé. And this has caused a lot of chaos in Togo currently.
Okay, so who is this man and what is actually going on?
Yes, so the main man of this whole thing, the main figure behind this whole protest is the current president, Paul Nyasingbe, who is currently the president of the Parliamentary Council.
Okay.
This is a new reform that he made these changes to the constitution to make him a president of the entire parliament house indefinitely. So now they have a ceremonial president who is there, but all the power rests on the president of the parliamentary council. Yes, so this is the man who is behind the whole protest. I mean, the people are calling for his resignation, yet he's still there. For 20 years, he's still ruling the country. Now, we know that his father ruled for 38 years. And within that 38 years, there were so many reforms. And with this, that is what we've had this kind of protest going on in Togo.
Okay, so let's take a quick shot at this video of how youths are protesting on the streets of Togo.
I got these Akasoli insoles, and what followed was an absolute fiasco. So I almost made the
From the capital, Lome, to smaller towns across the country, chants of enough is enough fill the air. Protesters say they are fed up with the Nasingbe family, which has ruled Togo for over 50 years. First under Iyadema Nasingbe, and now his son, Fall Nasingbe, who has been in power since 2005. But what started as a peaceful demonstration quickly turned violent. Heavily armed soldiers were deployed to break up gatherings, reportedly firing live rounds and using tear gas to disperse crowds. Several reports from Lome indicate that several protesters have been arrested, beaten, or gone missing. Prior to the protest, there was internet shutdown and media suppression. Speaking on Weekend Central, member of the Togolese in the diaspora was blunt about the situation in Togo.
We are talking about democratic country. Togo is not a democratic country.
So that is what is currently happening in Togo.
Everyone's trying something just to get through the day. But if your legs feel heavy, swollen, or tight,
as it stands now, as we can see, there are a lot of youths on the street protesting against this political reforms that they see it to be a form.
All right, so fam will just, I'm sure we'll bring Togo there on fire right now. And the ECOWAS chairman will not see pull any statements yet. Will not see pull any statements yet, the bloc itself. And there are on confirmed reports say coup won't take place there. And we also understand say Mahama, Ghanaian presidents don't go there for go cool the tension. This man changed it changed the constitution for us, and as if that's not enough now, you want make them make a life president, just like how in Papa rule, say it die. Now so in self one can rule, say it die. We not see us, and they say that democracy we not see us. So anyway. We just tap that side. Sometimes the energy says you can lose some. You can lose the energy per certain discussions there. Honestly, you can lose some. You know, I can always tell people and say when it comes to where you look for enemies, the true enemies of the African man, now we self not the enemy. We self not the enemy. No, no, you don't get for convince me no other way. The true enemy of the African. Now we said now the enemy for yourself. Now with all this that happen, can see another shocking thing. This is not supposed to shock you per se, but it is what it is. Just like okay say, this now all this they happen done. They say people are for celebrate Maada Bio, Alpha Car say them for celebrate see the disgrace. This now international. Now Sky News to get this information. Because you know this is one of the biggest media houses for letter system. It means a lot as a mission. Let me just bring it calm on this one. Not so all do they bring calm, not just maybe you don't take 3 minutes of fun, sensitive, just so you know.
Breakfast show. Now, a drug is devastating lives all across West Africa, and the UK is thought to be one of its main importers. Kush is highly addictive, but also affordable, making it irresistible to people in poverty. Well, the drug has gripped communities across West Africa. Our Africa correspondent, Yusuf El Bagir, has spoken to some at the center of the crisis in Sierra Leone. And a warning, a report shows people suffering from malnutrition, which you may find distressing.
It's a temporary escape with a brutal come down. Kush looks like marijuana, but can be 25 times stronger than fentanyl, making zombies out of men and women in Sierra Leone. This synthetic drug is creating an underworld in plain sight and rapidly spreading across West Africa.
Kush is such an issue here that there's even a drug den under this main road.
We're suffering, but all the thing we tell you now, we need help. All is it, we need help. We need help. Look at my condition.
The conditions of the people here are as haunting as their home, a den of deprivation and disease.
There's this shared sense of pain and entrapment, and everyone coming in and out is connected through their addiction to Kush. And they've all told us that they want to quit, but as long as they stay here, they'll never break free.
Elizabeth is 24 years old and pregnant with her second child, but can't bring herself to give up Kush as long as she stays here.
Elizabeth, does it feel like a risk to smoke Kush while you're pregnant? Why are you taking the risk?
I keep smoking it because it makes me forget about my worries and challenges.
The numbness of the high has worn off, and she can't hold back her pain. These are not the fringes of Freetown, but a place for people of all ages, caught in the clutches of Kush.
This drug is evil. This drug is bad. I don't know why they gave me this drug in this country. Our brothers are suffering. Some are dying. Some have sores on their feet. We don't know. This drug brings destruction. Look at me. Just because of this drug, I have sores on my feet.
There's a shelter among shacks for teenagers like Ibrahim, whose Kush-induced sores have eaten away at their limbs. Some are paralyzed by infection and malnutrition.
Okay, anyway, Fambul will not go able to play all, like I said, in 9 minutes. Not to news per se, but each time you see if it just happen, it's painful for Kumra, it's painful for everybody, for family members, it's painful for a nation. With the lost sweet people there. These are the youth there. These are the people there when they say the future, not so. The youth then and the future, not so, and the future leaders there. What's going to be of Sierra Leone when we don't go? When, I mean, you know, when they are calm, what's going to be of Sierra Leone? Because first thing first, for let you talk about the country in development one, the first condition, healthy nation. The health. If we're not able to handle the health side of a nation, they will not get no business for talk about any economic activities. We're not get no business. If we decide for talk on that, then we're not serious. We're hypocrites. And we jai kai kai. Then catch alive with the drug baron and now in the head the drug business of the country. What a joke. What a joke. Andrew Jai Kai Kai. Not to Congo Sad and Congo Sang, not a person called we tell you. This not a clip where me see, you see, everybody see. But yet still, Maada Bio still keep another position. Let me say, we not see us. We not see us at all. We not see us. We not see us at all. But nobody know if for feds Kush. Past the man who don't catch with drug barona. Oh my God. Anyway, Lord tap the tap na not so. Lord tap the tap na ya. Fambule na ya they start the program. If you just join me, you welcome to the program. Today we look at the U.S. president. Don't invite 5 leaders in for go meet her next week now America for a good discuss on business, but he exclude Maada Bio. 5 leaders now West Africa. Also Maada Bio chairman. And we also look at how ECOWAS bloc don't become reckless, don't become irrelevant and laughable. For the fact that we get 3 people with a Manda institution there, and they all get stained, they all controversial in our country. Mohamed Kone Naya announced election, we still people in the contest. Maada Bio Naya appoint and we get a police boss where if he then kill, in police officers then kill, he will say no kill. You know, integrity matter, at least small of it matter. And of course, we also see Alpha Khan says 70% of Sierra Leone are now employed, and Togo as well as the Kush pandemic. Any one of the issues that we found interesting, you want to comment on, you get the mic. We can take 1 minute 48 seconds. Follow safe, take small break behind the scene. But they can just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon Tok, where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this not Komon Tok, where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon Tok.
All right, so Fambulu don't count at the other side of the program when you turn for talk. And of course, we get the first caller from from the Komon Tok platform. Yes, my brother. Who saw you call from?
Yes, Mr. Komon Tok. I come from Virginia. May God bless you. May God bless the family. May God bless the Komon Tok family.
Thank you for joining us. You get the platform.
Mr. Tok, you see, this is a big blessing for the Sierra Leone people. Then, wait a minute, one day. If he Maada Bio the chairman for ECOWAS, then they will call him. At least government could don't save some money because maybe allow him in the media under 2 weeks ago. Don't can also say, don't let us spend money now.
Very interesting.
2 weeks.
I like the angle say come out. Send go ahead, continue.
2 weeks ago, don't can also spend money for beginning shop. They could scatter a lot of boxes at the country for say this and Maada Bio don't come said that. But it's a blessing we're going to make no one can waste money now. So, but you see this particular ECOWAS just so it don't become club. If you see Tinubu government stood down for Maada Bio, we're not saying a club. They just form that thing. The main motive of the thing is very genuine for saying they will protect the West African countries for let them change the people their life and everything. But they come, they diverse a different dimension and make that thing not make anything. And as I look for the driver success for let the police support for let with the parable what the gas success to be very good for we. But other than that, which they don't ever do now at the world, nothing they ever do. Not just say next duty that happen, they get reports. Every time they come meeting, they report which happen, which they will do, nothing they will do. It's so shameful, you understand? Very, very, very shameful. But you see, their country, they trust me, I can always say me with, I say you are a blessing for that country. you don't care for help we. And then the people in that country, they want not only know what they talk to, but you will continue to pull you away and you will continue to clear you away. I make always at the start at the place where you bless your family them. Because I know if you don't do for another country, they follow we will stand up. We need for stand up another country. If we not stand up, that country they go in bad way. Because they see white and they call them black. Always, you understand me? And I ask myself, waiting the apples right now, that be SFPP them be in opposition. Waiting they do so right now. APC will able to do so. It will become problem them. But the APC are always blame them. Then the students also where they sell land for people explain to people them. Then they will do nothing for them for help we for tell say that this stuff that this happen. And we don't prove it wrong now.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother.
When they stand to they unite, don't they don't pull parents also.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. It's a brilliant one. Anyway, I like your contribution. Super sharp. So no more excuse. Indeed, I'm glad it brother. No more excuse. So if they want to do that, they do that. Anyway, we'll get another voice on the line. Yes, call outside the call from.
Brother, don't mind the ECOWAS. ECOWAS don't finish. You know, ECOWAS don't finish. They're not opened up this ECOWAS for anything better for Sierra Leone. Me, what if we don't see now, say they open up for let them go the rig elections. Because when the ECOWAS, they look, all the man they will rig election, then they give them that kind of power, yeah. So what do you expect? Me, what if they tell the Sierra Leone? Maada Bio the ground and the platform for rig the election 2028. APC for work very hard towards this. And now he get for rig the election for he work for go na power for become president. So now Sierra Leone and they prepare. You understand? Why see police they can lie. They can lie, say they not kill na the APC office. The worst nanga for can 2020. The worst for be flag there na APC. You need for tie or jaw. Sierra Leoneans and for pray, then break the juju force when they don't put for tie everybody in mouth. For tie the people of Sierra Leone. They have for tie they fight this election now blood to blood. No, that agree when Samura they go right sign document here, I agree with them people here. That is not happening again. People that suffer in Sierra Leone. People that they suffer. They don't understand this. And for sure, I'll be ready. So any if not they come up with this or any side already. I'm not for Bomba. If you're not done it, well, as Sierra Leone, I'm sorry.
All right, thank you very much.
ECOWAS na a joke.
Thank you very much. I agree with you. Not a joke. Not a joke.
Most of the country, they don't come out of this ECOWAS.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. We don't miss this one. This is Jubilah from New Jersey. Jubilah, you can't tell us how the film there?
Mr. Komon Tok, some movie and the way they play, when they look the movie, they know how the movie end. Because when I see how someone they behave by the movie, they don't say this in life.
You can't die. This one they die quick by the film, eh?
They can't die. Somebody they talk, somebody say, "Course they can't die." Mr. Komon Tok, one is cell number, the cell number.
Okay, I will send that for you. I will send that to
me. I want this something. I want just make something equivalent to the which is £100. So you know.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
I'll make that contribution.
Thank you.
Mr. Komon Tok, I want to go where you sit down, you lay down your quiet moment, just reflect how we come with this, how Maada Bio manage for come back with this. Now because we not get respect for his thing. When God want make the world, the first statement we make in the Bible is not the statement we make. He say in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. God get respect for history. Bad one.
Yeah.
A man is on the TRC. The TRC, just say not just how it
is.
Some people are not open the TRC.
I like where you can count that TRC day and I document where anyway continue.
They don't look at. I don't look at TRC. Now when I like TRC, they don't look away and the school man they put aside. Now we Maada Bio about. All this is that will get to people in the diaper and Kush. All this and they keep people in the pandemic who do all routine and get for. I don't say people know who can power. No, not so that they talk. But this particular man who can power. So now let's go, my cousin. God bless you. Send that Zelle number for me.
All right, thank you very much. We'll send the Zelle number. We'll take another line from here. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call out.
Hello, good evening, sir. Yeah, I call from UK.
Okay, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, me wait till I want to talk now. Yeah, Maada Bio, the non-can make an ECOWAS leader. Maada Bio no able to take care of your own country first. He no go fight for the land where Guinea and then take from we. So he no competent for take care of the whole African country at all. Not Maada Bio. He don't camp with Sierra Leone for we. Look, we picking the way that they suffer on the street with Kush. It's really, really terrible. Like Queen Nayasu, our brother don't die because of Kush. He claimed that motoka for done. Motoka Tambanga died.
Wow. So sorry. Sorry for your ears.
Yeah. Not to say they're not able for tackle this Kush business. They're able for
They're able.
All the hand inside the Kush business. Yeah, the picking they know they take them. But other people they don't picking them. But they were them, God will punish them while you're there. God go they picking them, they don't go ever make an at this world. Dandy them. Waiting they do it so. Within this country we they suffer. We they do everything. People then they under the struggle. If they don't get good life here. We not able to forget good life now. Or they work like jackass. And you work me done in this country, UK now. You know how people that they suffer now. This you go work and work, but then go.
Now you the next.
It's really bad. Maada Bio no get for able this ECOWAS. Now trap. Now they set for us to trap. Then they set for Maada Bio. So you don't know.
All right, thank you. We had another voice. Yes, call outside. You call from?
Abdul from the US.
Abdul from the US. You got the platform. Go ahead, please.
First, I will talk about the Kush. I think I didn't talk on before. You know, under Maada Bio government, the Kush then just don't perfect no one now. But it start from an excluding government. It start from that time, that the time with them we don't do them. But I think they may just try for fine-tune and perfection.
Mm-hmm.
So when this man can now think that the ten and put now, they don't get all in foot and everything now. So that one day, I live witness of that. I know that and this in Australia we don't happen. But anyway, with regards to ECOWAS, you know, something the way they happen, we the miss. The world is controlled by one group. The entire world is controlled by one group. And all African leaders are members of them group. Of course, what you see this ECOWAS thing where you see so by compensation. And make I give a symptom. For me, you know, see a compensation. The next thing where you get for see the economic mining can come back in strong foot. This is a Jew company. We then come on to South Africa, then take brothers them, then bring them come, they act like a see. Now we all know one. But this now the global, the people who they control the world. Now compensation and compensation for me here we've set much. They don't ever talk again. So this I want to let you pay attention to what I tell you so and observe what you see. So thank you.
Right. Thank you very much for joining us. We take another voice. Yes, Ahmed from the UK, get the platform.
Yes, Mr. Komon Tok. Thank you very much, my brother. Thanks for all the analysis. You see, and this make this platform be the best. You know, at this present moment, I can always tell people them behind the scene and what they do. Of course, I know bringing back all which they happen. So for carry mind we, all of this police IG, you can see the lies, you can see the drugs dealing. You know, it's fine because we Leone say we quick for forget. But what can they bring we back to why would they also with this so today? Because this now premeditated something with Maada Bio. He knew very well say, you don't do well, you don't kill people then. You know behind the scene up and now the one they will protest so he knows say 2023 no will win the election. So what he do is strategize himself, he use the military, he use Kone with all the promises, Sirona television, brainwash people. Look how we end up. So what are they saying now? We as a nation, we get a role for play. But if anybody tells you 2028 is going to be an election, he lie by you. You know, it's not going to be no election in 2028. We can fight this hard. You know, if we not put all these political lens aside, the one day with the APC, the one day with the SLPP or whatever party you did, we all come as Macedonians together. They will see what is happening, what is wrong. They will criticize her, and we will start with the truth. The truth now is, Maada Bio, win this election. It's a free election. And that kind of person, why would they allow? Now, we create these things. If we as a nation, we come together, we defy Maada Bio, get no food for stand. Trust me. What is happening in Togo? Why not good? Now, they don't make a question, man. You know the implication. Other people, then they sacrifice themselves because they know what they want for the nation. We relax because so to important. Look at the young guys that we
Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you, Ahmed. Yeah, as always, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right, so they take another voice. Okay, we'll miss this one. All right, so okay, let me just rush quick one. We'll take probably 20. Martin Contest say Mohammed Kone, it's only fools like Samura Kamara and the idiots in the RAF, tribalistic and regional gangster will believe Kone. This one, they come up from Mary J. You say, Mr. Komon Tok, honestly, I must give you applause for your courage. Sometimes I don't feel like watching because all these news make me stress out, but you always come out very calm. Easy, indeed. Easy. That's easy. I'll take another voice. Yes, caller, where they call from?
Yeah, this na the lost member of the family.
Now the Dubai caller this. Yeah. Dubai caller, you can find ya. You do not ask for you na ya. Fambula, Dubai caller, don't ask for ages. You don't come, you don't go no side. People in pieces on they don't say have to go mass.
Say I come. Say me want I can controversial and I can get me on different. Now, one person there, I know they can't defend in terms of if they corrupt or they lie, but I just want to show you good part because they don't do me goodness where our lady family members they know. We're in Alpha Khan. This Alpha Khan, during the APC term, now one of the ministers this way enrolled, that's why I'm in presidential spokesman, but then they help for, diffuse the tension of the country. I remember after 2007 election, when I talked to you, so APC arrested me as a strong supporter of SLPP Nakono. They locked me up for 5 days, Arena Cell, 5 days, for no reason, just because I've been a strong supporter and they feel say I give them tough time Nakono. I say this today because plenty not sabi, but some sabi. Maybe you still not be know this. And these APC supporters and other people, they talk some way, this will the jail, this will the kill and go, I know we see again, we will lose them. Alpha Khan, by then, the late President Kaba, plead to us about this young man, why not the whole? I'm just a supporter, no cost, no kill, no do nothing. It's not forever. Alpha Khan promised and say, I will make them left. By then, the vice president will bring a heavy beef because I've been getting a tough time now. So, this in order for them to arrest me. And I know the reason for that they've been telling me. So, they're not going to left me at all. The VP and the other strong supporters of APC. So, after 4 days, Alpha Khan said they will left me. I think he gave President Kabari information said they will left me. They not left me. So I've been lucky for get phone Michelle because I've been getting a very good relationship with the authorities and they. So I communicate to him back as, hey, Pakaba, no come to him. He said, no, left here to say no. So he make 1-2 call to Alpha Khan. They order me release. How I know? Say na impact because I cannot tell me that I call. But he say I call. At the police, the LUC. And I say you lucky. Now we Alpha Khan non call follow left you. Or else we know they left you.
Okay, so you they come from personal experience. We will talk about national, yeah. We know they say not to bad. Not the point is we know they say a bad guy. You know they do go. And they do bad to people, like individual, personally. Personally, you know, every good person, even Hitler self, they get people who they do good. You understand? They talk nationally, but things we know the what would the type of connect now, Dubai color. We just want to say in national interest, some of them here, you probably not for even say that. You understand? For self provocation, I'm sure probably you follow Salon.
No, you don't understand what I said.
Okay, you get 1 more minute now.
Just give me small time. I want to come to the national.
Go ahead, you get 1 more minute because other people are on the line.
We enhance peaceful and national cohesion. I know somebody will be in a government and the way peace win again. You then get up for one house, one a big SLP supporter. Then one good damage house and vandalize them. Now in call it then IG. Within 30 minutes, the mount checkpoint, then prevent for the APC will cause damage at the house. These are part of national code. Now, these are the things that we say, like when they say SLB man and they go damage and they go do this. In prevent that one day during APC, the way they need a power as APC. So the national issue.
All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. We had another voice Dubai caller. Thank you for joining us. It's been a while. Yes, we get another caller on the line. Yes, caller outside the call from. Constantia Union. Yeah, this is Constantia Union.
Yes.
Yeah, Constantia Union, you get the platform.
Yeah, my brother, thank you so much for the good work you did.
Thank
you know, I know say anyway, Dubai caller, welcome back. You know, we miss you. You know, I can understand. I know, like telling me, brother, anybody where they defend this government, they defend it to a certain point. If we continue, they put yourself in the spotlight. So nothing not there for actually defend about this government because they don't feel so badly, you know. So people are not even get the courage for can't defend. Then again, you know, talking about this guy, Alpha Khan like that, you know, now that thing then I know Puella country, the individual benefit. So even when the country they destroy so right now, they not care as long as in the benefit directly, you know, now any just care about, you know, this is a national issue now any they talk about, you know, but then people here. We just sit down and they watch them and see what's in the happen. But me the big with me one big the ECOWAS chairman no more, you know, because now, you know, say this position I'm pretty sure say the reason why make it take now for make it able for, you know, justifying presidency and legitimacy and all that stuff, then they, you know, or if he says something, this go get and free heaven, you know, let try no more, but wait till me they plead with and let not allow. Let the West then use it as a puppet because sometimes then go and go say, okay, well, we get this tax for you and all that stuff. Then the Abraham Traore and people they appreciate and they're so happy. Let them not go use the hand for pull bangana and fire like how KKY be tell we, you know. Let just let them done a commodity for like 1 year or at least 1 year, 8 months. But let not go put on anything we go put the Sierra Leonean people in life at risk now. Countries them, you know, including the Burkina Faso. Now that they no more me the big let not allow they use them because it's so easily for persuade. Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you.
God bless you too. We'll take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon Tok.
Yes, outside the call from.
Yeah, they call from Germany.
All right,
actually.
You got the platform. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Komon Tok.
Thank you.
Actually, the your contribution to write down 2 polls. Hello?
Yeah, you did live.
All right. Yeah. Number one, I want to start with this Dubai caller. We don't go long time time in what they hear about them. But today, just can't tell you, police in a strong SLPP man. We not care. Sierra Leone is multi-party democracy. Everybody get right for belong. But I'm happy the way we address and we know for the come here on personal things, on personal basis. We don't talk about something where they benefit the nation. We get social problems that they affect Sierra Leone right now, where for be with major concern, or for they contribute when we talk like a public forum like your platform. Understand? Where thousands of people they listen, you know. And for come begin to talk about it, they praise people the way that dictators there. We don't orchestrate the deaths of other people there, where they come there, hail governments, we don't slaughter we own fellow citizens there because they not get the way power for lay them pack about and type man then call for them, for lay them tell them, say, no, not kill the people alone and release them. We don't need those kind of democracy. We need a democracy that serves the people. Understand? Regardless of who you are, whether you don't get or you get. Understand? This is the kind of democracy we should be preaching as Sierra Leoneans. Other than that, Sierra Leone no go ever get to democracy. What would they face right now? Now a tyrannic, dictatorial regime. Now we get the Sierra Leone. People are not get right for demonstrate. And the other two I want to talk about, this PR system where they come with proportional representation. Look at the old world, like Germany, Usai Mindi. England, who say proportional representations then they one single political party know the rule. Now only coalitions, if they come with other smaller political party form a government. Understand? That you know they happen at Sierra Leone. We don't understand right now which kind of government they exist at Sierra Leone. Understand? We should go back to the old system.
Thank you. Thank you very much for
democratic system.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so fam, we don't close the line on the other side. Let's just see. Okay, we don't close the line for tonight. We go. There will be attention on the comments there. They take probably 10 comments there. I don't know if I don't take this. Okay, yeah, Mary J. I don't take Mary J. This one they come up from Bintu. He said these people want to destroy these souls because they know these youth are future of tomorrow. This one they come up from Bintu K. He say, wow, this so depressing for watch. We youth them on the bridge, then don't become addicts with Kush. No rehabilitation center for the youth. Hope we get center for admit them like 3 to 6 months. And this one they come from J. Gerald Chalo is a line to the people with a straight face is diabolical. And this one they come up from Wisdom. It's a look at China, how they built themselves. No Western country can push them around. Nigeria giants, but Tinubu's small mentality makes Nigeria unstable. With great time for Nigeria to create, build. And this one they come up from Abdul Sase. He say, you guys are making the APC very irrelevant. Why do you think you are the only party to rule this country? And this one they come up from Mukhtar. He say, Trump is not even thinking about you, even talking about Africa. I don't know why. I don't know why you're talking about President Bio. You're not doing research properly. He said America first. Well, I don't know what see this guy they explain no. I don't know side this guy do. You go. I advise that you write clear so that people understand what you want to say, okay? Marcella, yes, thank you very much, Marcella, for joining us. John countered to say Trump is not undemocratic, so that is why he did not invite the legitimate chairman of ECOWAS, who is also a cocaine trafficker and host the most wanted cocaine baron in the world, who is his law. And yeah, Kate K, thank you for joining us. This one, the come from Mayata Masako. It's a drug baron, Papa Maada Bio, where is Boli Jos, aka Omar Sharif. This one, they say, very laughable. This can only happen under the nose of an opposition that has sold its birthright. This is stupidity at its RS. Yeah, you see, honestly speaking, sometimes even when we blame the governments, equally so, the APC gets the fair share of this one. In fact, most of this nonsense will take place now because of them. Somebody just called now the program. It say no more excuse for the opposition. If the opposition able pull the clerk of parliament without resorting to violence, which means the other thing that would happen, for example, the Kush. And also say no, they watch the program. The interesting part is this are their favorite program. The opposition as well as the government are their favorite program. This. Then they see what you know they talk. Then they hear what you know they write. But for acts, I don't even understand. I don't say power can intoxicate. Power they make person chat, they drunk. We didn't have power, you know. You know, like magician. Anything you want to happen. If you are, you know, I mean, you don't know a fast wall. Anything happen, they happen for you. You know, like a magician. When other people in the sea waiting, and I mean, you still like say maybe they idle, maybe they not get work for do, maybe something in the fan. I mean, you see, you know they will take them serious, but this is getting serious because we country, it now the liner, Sky News, the BBC, DW, the CNN, VOA, all the major broadcasters there, the Al Jazeera, the First Post, they pick up the story intermittently, one after the other. And in they paint picture, they paint good picture. Maada Bio then they say don't go wait to make it the travel. And this is actually don't they sell give you this message for very long. For go clean the image of the country. Finally, now being ECOWAS chairman, according to her, we don't clean the image. But this, they reflect the reality, they say something different. It's a for talk now one and for do now other thing. But anyway, let's just start the program. It can super, it can painful and it can exhausting again. We'll tap the program now, Fumble. Hopefully we'll see you back tomorrow. Yes, so we can prepare for gonna Burkina Faso. Some people are saying that AI videos and then they circulate on social media. Some people are saying that packaging. Some people are saying not true. But some people are saying that true, not so. But we aren't gonna do it and can say ground truth thing. Let me say go to the ground and find out and see. Maybe in the hype demand not to say happen. And trust me, we will do best for you that what you deserve. Say get quality information, and indeed we bring quality information to them. So we maybe tomorrow, let's just see if okay. I think I get some. Somebody give me $500 for the trip. Burkina Faso. Another person give me $80. Another person give me $60. Another person give me $100. 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 Another person give me $200. And now this so far we don't get tentatively. I'm not even check out all right now. Tomorrow I go right. And so we need Bokumo, so we say we need 4,000. But whatever we will get, stay the middle of the month or so. The balance, the Komon Tok platform, we go top them up. But we really go encourage and ask that whatever you can, because that skip over costs a lot of money, and we don't know it's this are just like an approximate amount. We need 4,000. We don't know if you even go do, but we go do best for make sure say we deliver on the promise, and we'll never know those information how they go turn like. Perhaps, who knows? It might be of use to Sierra Leone. Perhaps people will see now it's a broader now, then at the current, then they do, sinful information in real time. It might not so. Anyway, we hope for the better. All right. We'll start the program here. Until tomorrow, me now, Mr. Komon Tok. Bye-bye.
Migration and vibes, we they confirm. Komon Tok, now the place to be. We they yarn, I'm clear for you and me. Komon Tok, oh yeah, we day. For the future, we they pave the way. Oh, now we they yarn for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Komon Tok together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Komon Tok, where the minds go meet. Komon Tok, this now we voice. R&B soup, we they make the choice. From politics to health, we they stand firm. Migration and vibes, we they confirm. Komon Tok, now the place to be. We they yarn